Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
Wintry temperatures have settled in across Metro Detroit. We are below freezing, and there is some snow in the forecast. Thanks, everybody, for being with us here at 11. I'm Karen Drew.
And I'm Damon Fernandez. And we're starting things off with the weather on a big weekend for sports fans and some of you holiday shoppers.
Brian Sherman is in for Kim tonight, and he is using the term measurable snow for the first time in a while.
Yeah, that's right, Karen and Damon. Measurable snow on the way, but it's not going to get here until the second half of the weekend on Sunday. Tower cam over Campus Martius, a beautiful but cold evening in downtown Detroit tonight. We're down to 25 right now here in Detroit, 17 teens right now over in Ann Arbor, 21 right now working into Port Huron, and 22 as you're checking in with us over in Adrian. We've got some cloud cover starting to build in. Look at the southwestern portions of the state. That cloud cover lifting off to the north and east. So we'll increase the cloud cover overnight tonight into early tomorrow morning and remain mostly cloudy for the entire day. 20s to start tomorrow. Upper 30s is where we're going to top out by late tomorrow afternoon. Enjoy the dry weather because the shovelable snow, not going to be a lot, but it will be shovelable, is on the way by the end of the weekend on Sunday. I'll break down when the snow moves into your neighborhood. Your complete 4-1 forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, Brian, well, you know, cold is just part of the tradition when Michigan and Ohio State meet up.
A live look at the Big House tonight in Ann Arbor, the site of tomorrow's showdown, with everything on the line and the biggest rivalry in the history of college football. Hobie is here to preview the big game for us. Hobie.
Big is an understatement, Karen. Yes, Michigan and Ohio State have both said since week one that it's one game at a time. Now, there's only one more to go as the two meet up undefeated for the second straight year with plenty on the line. The game will decide who moves on to the Big Ten championship and, more importantly, the inside track to the college football playoff. Now, both of these teams made it to the playoff last year, but neither wants to leave that to chance this season. It's two teams that have been on a collision course, ready to meet up once again with the entire season riding on just one game.
That's part of the life lesson, to focus on the task in front of you. And when you got a task in front of you, it's a big task. You got to use every day, every hour, every minute to plan, practice, get yourself right, get yourself in position to go out there and play to the best of our ability.
A big task and a big challenge, too, playing without Jim Harbaugh on the sidelines for a third straight game. They've looked good in the last two games, but still got a little too close for comfort at times against Penn State and Maryland. We'll see what happens tomorrow against Ohio State.
One day ahead, to say the least.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Hobie. Let's take a live look at Ford Field, which was filled with green and white tonight. The Michigan State-Penn State game, just one of the many reasons to visit downtown Detroit, cold and all. Downtown Detroit is bustling this evening with nightlife.
Jacqueline Francis is live tonight with a live look at all the fun. Hey there, Jacqueline.
A lot of fun. We saw a lot of Spartan fans leaving, coming through here after that game. But no one really seemed to mind the crowd tonight. So many people were out here, everyone just excited to be celebrating the holidays in the city. Ice skating, carriage rides, shopping, and so much more.
We really love it down here.
This is a glimpse of Friday night in downtown Detroit.
We came from Roseville, Michigan, and we head to Nikki's for dinner, and now we're here to see the Christmas tree as a family.
The tree truly is a sight to see.
First time I ever seen it, they seen it with their grandma.
What do you think of it down here?
It's a great place.
A great place, especially for small businesses.
It is our first year being downtown in Cadillac Square. We are so excited. It's been an amazing experience.
What's it like to get to have your business right down here?
Oh my gosh, this is amazing. I mean, to be able to be in front of this many people for this many days is awesome.
The shops at Cadillac Square gearing up for Small Business Saturday.
I hear it's the biggest day of the year, even bigger than Black Friday. So we are excited and ready for tomorrow.
Excited and ready is right. Okay, so Small Business Saturday, that's tomorrow. Also tomorrow over at Ford Field, they're going to be hosting the Michigan High School Football Championship. So much to do and something for everyone. Reporting live downtown, Jacqueline Francis, Local 4.
A great time to be in Detroit, that's for sure.
Yeah.
All right, okay, let's move to the suburbs. The big local malls packed with Black Friday shoppers. Sky 4 captured shots of the crowded parking lots at Somerset and Troy and 12 Oaks in Novi. Black Friday historically marks the start of the holiday shopping rush, and retailers really do put that hype on when they say, oh, we've got some of the best deals ever.
Yeah, you know, well, for the serious deal hunters, Black Friday has always been one of those days with aggressive bargain chasing. But this year, there's a different tactic from many retailers, which could result in lower than usual sales figures. For many shoppers on Black Friday, the day begins bright and early.
For me, it's about tradition and family. I've got my daughter and my niece here with me. We have my niece sleep over. We come to the mall. We're here by 6 a.m. We shop till we drop, and then we head home this afternoon.
This year, retailers are departing from only offering their claimed best deals the day after Thanksgiving by rolling out Black Friday-like sales weeks in advance, meaning long lines like these might not be a common sight across department stores this Black Friday. But it doesn't mean consumers won't be shopping at all throughout the weekend, which could be good news for some small businesses.
I just feel really lucky and blessed that we've had people who've been loyal to us.
This year, about 60% of holiday shoppers are likely to choose Small Business Saturday for holiday shopping, which is slightly higher than the 56% of shoppers likely to shop on Black Friday, according to a report by Bankrate. Some analysts say that social media is now the place where some are finding inspiration.
The toy space as well has a lot of influencers, parenting influencers, showing off what they're getting their kids and really influencing what those top toys of the year that are likely going to sell out.
In recent years, the traditional Black Friday has undergone a noticeable evolution, especially for those no longer interested in doorbuster promotions. Well, the November through December shopping season accounts for a sizable 20% chunk of retailers' sales for a full year. The National Retail Federation forecasts holiday sales this year to increase 4%. And get this, that's slower than the 5.4% increase in 2022.
The family of Paul Whelan, the Novi native held captive in Russia on spying charges, just went through another Thanksgiving without him. But they do have at least one reason to feel a little more optimistic. Whelan is approaching the 5-year mark as a Russian prisoner. One of his family's biggest fears is Paul is being forgotten, but they're encouraged by something President Biden said yesterday.
What's your message to hostages like Paul and Evan and Russia who can't be with their families on this holiday?
We ain't giving up. We're going to keep going till we get there.
Following Biden's message, Whelan's family gave a written update about how he is doing. They say, according to Paul, there are no doctors left at the labor camp. The barracks are unheated. Water is not always available. Family says the president's words do give them a sense of renewed hope that something will be done to bring Paul home.
Right now, 24 hostages are heading home after they're released by Hamas. It's the first group of Israelis and Palestinians to be released. It comes after that agreement was reached this week, which has brought a temporary halt to fighting in Gaza. The hostages released include 13 Israelis, 10 Thai citizens, and 1 Filipino citizen. 39 Palestinian women and children were freed from 3 Israeli prisons. Under the agreement, a total of 50 hostages will be freed over the 4-day pause in fighting. Along with the release of Palestinian prisoners, Israel's defense minister says he expects at least 2 more months of battle after this brief truce.